For the five people on this channel that don't know what the PWI 500 is, that's the biggest issue of the year for Pro Wrestling Illustrated, where they rank the top 500 wrestlers in the world. Yeah, there's some politics involved. There's always wrestlers that are left off or not really respected enough in the independents to be brought up. Now, this 33rd annual PWI poll had, of course, the three members of the Shield on the front, with Seth Rollins as number one, Roman Reigns is number two, and John Moxley is number three. But what was more interesting than this was something inside the issue. I was speaking to one of my buddies from Idaho, and he had an advanced copy of the issues. It comes out about a month before it comes at the newsstands. I pick it up at my local Sobeys in Woodstock. And he said, "Your buddy's in the magazine." I said, "What buddy? In the PWI 500? No, he said, "The arena reports." I said, "Really?" I said, "Was it Crown and Mail and Ray and Wrestling?" "No, it was something in Island Falls." Well, of course, this guy is my good pal, the crazy Canadian Jacques Francais, or Jacques-Louis Francais, a longtime promoter and developer and booker and champion in Avalanche Wrestling Entertainment and Crown and Main Wrestling. He wrestles on the independents, part of the Hyper Putin tag team with Ray C, as we see, Ray C. Von and I go way back. I became a fan of Avalanche Wrestling and then a volunteer. I was helping out in these events in Northern Maine, including the Heuristic Center Mall, where wrestling, yes, was held in a mall. But what was interesting here, arena reports rarely show results from Maine and New Brunswick cards. Now, this one in Island Falls was very interesting because what they did this year, ladies and gentlemen, they expanded the magazine by 10 pages to get in the arena reports in, because it's very important for all the wrestling fans to see not only the mainstream wrestling associations represented, but Maine and Massachusetts, New Brunswick. Now, ironically, this event at Island Falls is a picture above of Solon Sequoia with his thumb up, almost saying, "Hey, right on, we finally got wrestling at Island Falls in." So our good correspondent with PWI, Randy Carver, sent it in just to mention the card. It was called Let's Wrestle Summerfest at the Island Falls Municipal Building, held August 4th, 2023. Alexander Lee pinned Dave Dyer. The Seawolves defeated Donkey Boy Bandit and Ike the Bite. Eric Johnson defeated Samuel Ratcliffe. Big Cat defeated Mark Mahoney. And my guy, Jacques Francais, in a three-way. Cousin Larry defeated Big Cat by DQ. Jason Maverick defeated Lex Lozano. And Cousin Larry, Donkey Boy Bandit, and Ike the Bite defeated the Seawolves and Big Cat. Again, Randy Carver sent it in. So I encourage any person that goes to an independent card in Canada, States, or worldwide hearing this to send your results. PWI, if you can back it up, they will put it. Now, in the old Ring magazine, Frank Allnut was the correspondent for the Canadian cards, and if Frank got you in, you know you made it. So I think every wrestler that's given as much hard work as Vaughn has, or Jacques Francais, whatever you want to call him, when he's recognized like that, is celebrating not only himself, but all the good independent wrestlers throughout the world. They make it PWI, and that's read by millions of people online and on the newsstands every month. So good on you, Jacques Francais. Now, don't forget, Crown and Maine Wrestling has cards throughout Maine. There's a few upcoming events coming up. If you support independent wrestling, please go to events. Like in New Brunswick, there's a CCW and the Brunswick Wrestling Alliance. Recently came to Nakwik and Woodstock, getting more than 500 fans. But Vaughn can tell you, you need a support to the public to get over as an independent company. What I like about Vaughn, he's sort of like the main version of Kevin Steen. If you don't know who that is, that's Kevin Owens' original name, or I think his family name. Kevin Steen was always doing a lot of work on the independents, and Jacques can tell you it takes a lot of support. So PWI mentioning all those wrestlers in Island Falls, it not only reflects on Crown and Mail Wrestling, but all the wrestlers that were there do the independents, so it's celebrating them as well. So if you have a chance, pick up PWI this month to see the top 500. Argue who's not there should be there. Support Jacques Francais and Crown and Mail Wrestling, all the independents in Maine. We will see an NWA Atlantic coming up, hopefully made in New Brunswick and the Maritimes in a short stint. Again, Jacques Francais, way to go, brother. Congratulations, you made it.